Boy, oh boy, last night was the Julian Beaumer coming out party. All the hype, all the excitement in the offseason from people in the know and moto heads were talking about that this is the dude you got to be looking out for, and he proved them correct. He wins the qualifying session, beating out Deegan, goes on to win his heat race, and then finishes second in the main event, second to Joe Shimoda, who, shout out to him, rode a great race. He really needed this, had a pretty disappointing season last year, and it was great to see him finally get a good start, get the whole shot, and literally lead from first lap to last lap. Before I jump fully on the bandwagon with Shimoda, I want to see him be able to deliver a couple more of these races and demonstrate that he's improved his starts and or has a stronger ability to work his way through the pack and sort of cut through his competition, because man, when you're so dependent on getting a start and you're not a great starter, it's not a great combination. So I want to see a few more results from Shimoda before I jump on the bandwagon, but shout out to him. That was a great race, but it is looking like, in my opinion, it is going to be a Julian Beaumer, Hayden Deegan battle. Hayden Deegan went down in, I believe, the first lap and ended up working his way up to fifth. But man, Julian Beaumer has just told everybody in the 250 class that I'm here. I'm a different rider than I was last year. And Julian has just got that style that demonstrates, unlike what is characteristically sort of known as a 250 style, which is you're really fast, you're really aggressive, but you hit the deck a lot. Julian has that smooth Cooper Webb. He kind of reminds me of Cooper Webb and Eli Tomac. Feel free to leave a comment as to why that's a total asinine comparison, but you can see it in those really, really good 450 guys. And I feel like the biggest difference between the 250 and 450 isn't speed, it's how much effort it takes to sort of implement that speed. And instead of looking like you're on the razor's edge, the best 450 guys are able to do it while looking like it's at 85% effort. So this was a big night for Julian Beaumer. Expectations have shot up. Everybody was talking about him in the offseason. It's clear to see why. And man, that's one of the cool things about the 250 class is it's the developmental class, or it's the development class. We're going to see people suddenly break out. Riders that were figuring it out. Last year was his first year, and that is what's so cool about the 250 class is every year or every couple of years, there emerges that sort of breakout star. And I know, one race, I'm getting ahead of myself, but again, I think the riding speaks louder than even the result. I think he is just, and shout out to Daniel Blair. I'm pretty sure he found Julian and was instrumental in getting him sort of noticed in KTM. So this sets up for a epic showdown between Julian Beaumer and Hayden Deegan. Hayden Deegan is not in a points hole. I believe he finished fifth. But man, this is going to be an exciting rivalry this year. I still believe the advantage lies with Hayden Deegan, but it's going to be exciting to see what Julian Beaumer can do. This is early days in his career. Deegan's been in the class for a couple years, where this is his second season. So they're both young. I mean, obviously they're like, 18, 19. Hayden just turned 19. So this is cool, but let me know what you guys think. Are you surprised by how well he rode? Was this sort of in line with expectations? What are you seeing for the Deegan Beaumer battle this year, indoors and outdoors? A lot of interesting things to talk about, and that is what's fun about Supercross, is it just tends to be more competitive than outdoors. It's tighter, it's shorter, so it's harder to dominate Supercross than it is in motocross. And Julian Beaumer, I can guarantee you Hayden Deegan is looking at him as, that's the dude I'm battling. Levi Kitchen is out for reasons I already talked about, but I want to hear what you guys think. I still do believe Deegan wins the Supercross title, but just imagine, Supercross is chaotic. There's only, 8 races? So 1 issue, 2 issues, all of a sudden, it's sort of tight, and Beaumer could do it, but I still believe Hayden is the favorite. But I want to hear what you guys think. Who do you got for the title in the 250 West Supercross Championship? And even more importantly, when they move outdoors. So let me know, and hope you guys enjoyed the video.